Hello and welcome back to Thoringer channel. Today I want to present my second featured video, and the first one that responded to my thread on the main forums of World of Tanks was TwinTanker from AFU, and he had a battle in his Churchill 3, got a mastery badge, fire of effect, shell proof, duelist, hands of God, bruiser, steel wall, high caliber, and top gun. And when you look into the results, he had 1600 XP and he did 1767 damage. And here we see he blocked by armor 1225 damage and had direct hits 37 out of 45 and 26 penetrations. And he made on that battle 50,000 ducats. That's pretty good for That's actually excellent for a tier 5 tank, premium tank of course, and it is a Russian one, even though it's a Churchill. You probably all know it's one of the earliest premium tanks you could have in the game. So let's see how the battle looks like. Okay, here we are back in battle, and he had a 41% chance to win. Started on the northeast side. The typical thing to do with a heavy tank is go towards A1 and just hit each other there, I guess, with other heavy tanks and such, until you see who wins out on that. Well, here's a little bit of confusion. People are getting into each other's way. He was on one team with Snorky 421. Snorky 421 has the KV-1S in front of us, not the direct one. It's two further up.
Ready to fire.
And here's some auto aim shots across the map. That tank was already down, I guess, when the shell came over. Something I noticed about his battle style is that he gives comments, and he gives positive comments like "nice shot, KV." Well, that is motivating, and you need that especially when you're already the underdog. Actually, you are the underdog probably because of one or two players on the other side. You see there's Supreme Commander on the other side, 72, and there's also, let's see, the there's another tank, Valdodices or something. I'm not really good at reading, I guess, at least not today. Anyways, back to the battle. We are finally here on that hill where everybody fights it out. That's the big brawl ball here, and it's basically two lines of fire. That's the direct one straight ahead, and then here the one across.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Now, the 1600 damage he did, they didn't look very impressive, but you have to see that per shot he does only in the 70s in damage. So that makes it a totally different number in total. And he knows where to shoot. A lot of that is actually aimed by hand, not auto-aimed. Now here his problem is that Stug, and there's also an artillery piece that can shoot him from over there, and he does not have a line of fire on that. That was a lucky shot here on that T-14. There's still two heavy tanks, one of them full health on that corner that are a problem. The artillery is shooting at him now. Or is it the... No, it was actually the Stug. So he has to get rid of it.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Good shot there too. There, he got him. It was a dangerous player that had shot him the whole time. You see that down in the damage panel. Did over 300 damage on him. The PZ4 here does not have a good gun to pen him.
We've lost a track.
He can track him, but he cannot really damage him.
Ready to fire. Enemy is hit.
And he angles nicely.
Armor is damaged.
A lot of people don't know, but if you look at the Churchill from the front, you see that big gaping hole in his turret that does not have that extra armor plate on it. That's the place you want to shoot. Okay, and you see the penetrating hit there. The Stuck tried to hit it twice. Once he hit him and once it scraped over the top. Here he does a very nice thing. He's driving around that donut, and the enemies probably thought that he moved on, but he didn't, and that basically enabled him to shoot the tanks that basically pushed through towards the cap into the booty. Here's the other Churchill, and the moment he realizes it, he only turns his turret. He should have turned his whole tank to faster turn his turret. So you have two traverse speeds. You have the tank traverse speed and the turret traverse speed. The Churchill 3 has a very high fire rate. Shoots every about 2 seconds depending on your crew skills, vents, etc. So if you only turn your turret, you only get half the action. If somebody's shooting at you and if you have their back to them, it does not make sense to say, oh, I have to protect my sides, I'm not giving them a bigger target. You have to turn both at once. That's the only way that you can get back into action and shoot, and that's what he didn't do. Yeah, I mean, the other Churchill would have lost anyways, but at least it could have done some more damage. Which by now, you see, 19 hit points left. That would have been basically, well, maybe even the battle for them, but he didn't. He drove on and just turned his turret. So now they're getting cap pressure. It's 2-2. The M2 just died to the hands of the Panzer 1C. And it's the Panzer 1C that is in the cap circle. Now here's the thing about the Panzer 1C. If he does not shoot premium, he does not stand a chance. He cannot pen, especially not reliably, the Churchill 3. On the other hand, the Panzer 1C does not have armor. So that's probably why he pulled off. He tries to basically sneak to a side and hope that the TD and also the Churchill cannot turn their turrets fast enough. Also, he might have a chance to shoot the side or back of a tank and actually penetrate. However, the most astonishing thing about this battle, I think, is that TwinTanker did not use premium ammo. I mean, I have the Churchill 3, but I'm lazy. And I get easily frustrated when I cannot pen tanks. So what I'm usually running is completely premium on that. Yes, it's a money sink. It costs me about 40,000 per battle. But that's just... I want to have fun if I play tier 5. You know, I don't want to worry, don't want to be frustrated with anything. So when they had... What was that mission? You had to do a certain amount of kills per day or something. I just used completely premium and I enraged some players for that. But that's just, you know, it's my credits. I spend them how I want them to be spent. And I don't blame anybody else for using premium. One track. Another track. Oh, there we go. So with 19 hit points you can still kill. And you also see down the win 8 rate is now at 4,556. Efficiency of almost 2,000. There's one tank left, Now, Tier 5 French tank destroyer has a really good gun, but the mobility is horrible. It's a big tank that weighs a lot, has nothing you could call an engine. I mean, put some horses in front of it and it will be faster. So here he's actually negotiating what they want to do, and that's also something TwinTanker does pretty well. And I mentioned that before. He communicates. He's not only telling people that they do a good job, but he's also kind of saying, oh, what do we want to do? Because he knows that with 19 hit points, I mean, the TD doesn't even have to shoot him. HE right in front of him will kill him. A lot of people don't know that. Yes, you can shoot HE to the ground, and you do a little bit of damage to that tank. So if you have to reset caps, that's what you want to do. Load HE and shoot. Any damage you do to a tank that has cap points will take away the cap points. You don't have to do much damage, you have to make sure you do damage. AP rounds can bounce. No, HE rounds can not bounce. I mean, they can bounce in a less than 10 degree angle, but AP rounds can bounce. APCR might even not penetrate and not do damage. However, if you shoot HE shells, they are more likely to do at least a little bit of damage. So we have 282 hit points to take care of. The Su-85 still has full HP, however, the French tank destroyer takes a lot of that away with one shot. It missed. The Churchill should, well, got a shot off, but he also blocked the shot from the Su-85. Maybe a little bit too eager here. That's a wise thing. They will split off the forces. Now they still have 4 minutes. They could have to split off the forces a little bit in a wider angle. However, it's okay. See that? That French gun on this tank took almost the full HP of that SU away. And here the problem is, he should have advanced a little bit earlier, not give the chance to reload. Well, that's okay. TwinTanker is still learning, and I think he's doing a really great job on this battle. People are getting a little bit nervous. Now both charge at the same time. Simple reason. You cannot kill both, because you will have a reload. And there we have it. 6 kills. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time, and please subscribe. Bye bye.